By the end of the spring in 1689, all of Ireland, with the exception of Londonderry and Enniskillen, were in Jacobite hands. Williamites in England were well aware of the desperate situation in Ireland. In December 1688, a group of Irish gentlemen presented William with an address that urged him to take action in Ireland. Many in England shared their concerns. This would be the first major event in the Williamite War in Ireland. The siege was preceded by an attempt against the town by Jacobite forces on the 7th of December 1688 that was foiled by 13 apprentice boys who shut the gates of the city. This was an act of rebellion against James II. The second attempt began on the 18th of April 1689 when James himself appeared before the walls with an Irish army led by Jacobite and French officers. The town was summoned to surrender but refused. The siege began. The besiegers tried to storm the walls but failed. Then they resorted to starving those within the city walls. Having endured 105 days of attack, hunger, disease and death, the inhabitants of Londonderry celebrated the ending of the longest siege in British military history. Celebrations have been an annual event since 1690 and are kept alive in much the same format to this day. The main elements of the celebration have changed little in the hundreds of years. The crimson flag flies and the bells ring in St Columba's Cathedral, as requested by Colonel Mitchelburn. Although the original cannon on the walls are no longer in working order, a cannon is still fired on the walls, and just like in 1690, a parade around the city celebrates the end of the siege. Perhaps one of the most important parts of the day's celebration is the service of Thanksgiving in St Columba's Cathedral, which plays such an important role in the lives of those besieged.
What a disaster! Neil left the house without his GoPro and it was my fault for rushing him out.
Seriously?
We got to the hotel, I forgot my hairbrush. That was Neil's fault.
Has been
shambolic.
Well, anyway, you've joined us here in the fountain on the night before the Apprentice Boys. The eve before Derry Day. Anyway, so we'll do a wee bit of voiceover with the clips that we've got so far.
So we've had William Kane.
We've had East Bank. Now we've got Killaloo accordion.
They're in the background.
Yep, you can hear them and they're playing really, really well. There's been a great crowd out to see them. The bonfires are just the other side there and they'll be being lit shortly. The lamp pegs are due on at 9:30 and the cannons will be fired at midnight and we hope to bring that to you live. But So forgive us, this wee vlog will be different,
Haphazard.
but sure, can't have them all the same.
No,
So
you can't.
join us as we take our trip around Londonderry for Derry Down.
We're going to open the gates.
Even when those who have been charged with the defence of this city and the King and Parliament in England have failed us so readily, caring so little for our plight, one which they will ultimately share with us in time, if ever the city falls to the hands of James and his forces. We are supported in our hour of need, and must we suffer in vain? We have been surrounded in this poor city for 105 days, and we ask, how will this end?
Well, let Lane do the talking. I haven't got the voice for it.
Very white. Well, it was a hectic night. The crowds. I think everybody must be listening to us, and they're all turning up in their droves.
Yeah.
Really, really good to see so many people there, down in the fountain and then up to the Memorial Hall. It was really good. As you said, it was a wee bit spread out. It just didn't seem to be...
Kind of didn't flow.
Yeah. And I don't know what it was, but...
Yeah. But we've seen William Keane, Killaloo, the Lambegs,
East Bank
the
over.
Face. Yeah.
East Bank
And the
over
cannon
that.
being fired to paper. But again, very good night, but it's sort of spread out from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. It was a long time. And then the bonfire being lit. But the wind kind of took over.
It did. The flames were going all roads. So we are going to hit the hay.
Yeah.
And get to bed.
That's the hay.
The pillows are calling us, and we will be up bright and breezy over to the fountain to set up camp on the march.
And loyalist photography.
And loyalist photography. We are joint camping. So we are tomorrow, and we will be joined as well by NI Band Services. Real band focused team we have here now.
We'll have a problem.
What's the problem?
Well, we've got a flask.
Yes.
We've only 2 cups.
And there's the cup that's on the flask.
3 cups. There's 6 of us.
Well, sure.
Excuse me. Right, we'll see you in the morning.
Nighty night. See you then.
Right.
Good morning. It is breakfast time. Somebody didn't book us in for breakfast.
We're going to starve.
Okay, I'll take you for a wee fry.
We'll go to the fountain.
Well.
So staying in the Everglades today. Fantastic. We've been here so many times. Always good hotel. We had dinner and all last night with Kurt and Janine.
Yes.
So it did, and it's been lovely. So it has. But it was a good night to sleep. So it was. Rooms are lovely. So we're heading now down into the fountain. And we're going to get set up and ready for the day. I'm shaking.
I know. I'm just looking. Your battery needs changed.
Oh no, that's not good.
See you in the fountain.
Now, if you're coming to Londonderry and you're coming to see the parade, you have to stop by the Youth Club in the Fountain. Absolutely fantastic breakfast, brilliant atmosphere, and the ladies are beautiful. They really are. Thank you so much. Bye. So the folks here are just getting all lined up and ready for the day. Look at this line up here of goodies. I tell you what, you put a few pounds on eating all that there, so you wait. But these lovely ladies and gentlemen are here to serve the boys around the fountain before the day to the walls. Busy morning. Got the thing, got the gazebo up and all, and the water and all in the fountain waiting on the parade coming. So they've already walked the walls this morning, and we've made our way now down to the Diamond. So we're waiting on the act of remembrance and service here at the Diamond in Londonderry. Now you can see behind us the parade is turning up, and they walk right round the Salatop and squeeze them all in. Nobody plays at this point, so.
Lieutenant Governor, salute. Harry.
Well folks, all set up here in the fountain. We've been joined with Loyalist Photography, and with Andrew and Stuart are about here too for any pictures and videos, and we'll have Kurt and Janine doing our band services. But as you can see, we've made ourselves at home. We have a new gazebo, and we thank our friends for that there. They know who they are, and we want to say a massive thank you to them for the gazebo. And we've had a shower too, and it's threatening, but I don't think it's going to come to anything. But it's such a bonus to have that with us here today. So looking forward, the parade's already started, it's 12:30, and we're waiting on them now arriving in the fountain. Talk to you later. back in the Bentley for a wee bit of dinner. We have Andrew, Stuart, David, Alvaro, Elaine, Coquetta with me, Elaine, like, but sitting down, about to eat, and we're just waiting on the parade coming back. But it's been an absolutely super day. The parade was fantastic. Took 2 hours and 40 minutes just to pass where we were. Unbelievable, and a fantastic turnout. Weather wasn't just so good, but can't have everything. But all forward to the return parade now. Talk to you all later. Hi, Bonfons.
I'm tired.
Oh, yeah. You were tired last year.
No, I'm not tired.
No.
I had a cup of coffee and I've got a new lease of life. The caffeine has kicked in, ready to go again.
So we've had our dinner, which was fantastic.
Dinner was
It
lovely.
really was good. We had good company and it was all good fun. So it was a bit of a giggle and a laugh. And we get down then and we watched the return parade. I stuck with Sarsens right to the end and got some fantastic footage. Absolutely brilliant.
One of my favourite Scottish bands.
Elaine went the Diamond and recorded the whole parade walking by. And we've done things a wee bit different this year, but it's been good, so it has. A wee change is not a bad thing. So we hope that you enjoy our footage and our vlog, which again is going to be different because
There's so much of it.
we might have to do a few voiceovers, but we'll put it together and we hope that you really enjoy it. I have
It's been a great shutting of the gate. No, they're not shutting. We're opening. We're opening.
the relief from
The relief of Derry.
We've had so many people speak to us and shook our hand.
Oh, we've had wee shout outs asked, and you'll have to tune into Banffan TV those, but the kids in Saracens are amazing. Such wee gentlemen.
They really are. It's been lovely meeting everybody and speaking to everybody.
And our bottles of water all went down well. Us and Loyalist Photography, we handed
Yeah.
out over 200
Over
bottles
200
of
bottles of water handed out.
Amazing.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody and what a wonderful day.
We will see you all when we are back home and then back on the march.
Yes.
Take care.
Good night.